Let's talk about how you can set up the best shopping cart on Shopify, the Rebuy Smart Cart. Our Rebuy Smart Cart is a slide-out cart that replaces your default cart experience with our highly customizable Smart Cart. Now, here's how to set it up. First, in the Rebuy admin, we want to click on Cart and Merchandising, and then click Smart Cart in that left-hand menu. Next, we want to click right here, New Smart Cart, then let's give this a name like Test Smart Cart. You can choose to display your cart as a single column or double column layout. I'm going to keep mine as single column, and just beneath that, it says Smart Cart Widget. That's for a pre-made product recommendation to show up in your cart when we create it. Let's leave that on as well, and I'll show you that on the other side by hitting Create right here. This is our visual editor for Smart Cart, and we can see here on the right-hand side, that's that Smart Cart widget for a product recommendation already doing its thing, recommending some products beneath. And now on the left-hand side here, it's separated into several different sections. We're going to go through them one by one and tell you what each of them does. First up, we've got the cart title. You can customize this. You can see it on the right-hand side. These changes that we make on the left will appear on the right. So some people, to be on brand, you might want to call this your bag, but I'm going to leave it as your cart for now. Now, just beneath that, we have some advanced settings, one of which is the login button. This is enabled by default, and it allows customers to log into their account with ease straight from their cart, which enhances their shopping experience and your store's personalization capabilities. If you don't want this feature enabled, you can hide it by clicking the hide button right here, but I'm going to turn mine back on. Okay, now the rest of these sections. We've got the header, goal box, body, and footer sections, and they're all going to allow us to customize our smart carts even further to personalize the experience for our customers. Let's click Add next to header, and now we can see all the different components we can add in here. With header, we can add an announcement bar. So why don't we click that? And now we can customize this language. You can see here at the top. So I could say Black Friday sale, 20% off everything. I could even adjust this other one. I could say, don't miss these great deals. And then those are just going to swipe and toggle, as you can see there. Okay, let's go back in the header. And just a moment to highlight our smart cart apps. We've got close to 40 of these pre-built integrations with some of the top Shopify integrations available. When you click these apps, each will guide you with detailed instructions on how to install and enable specific functionality to get the most out of your tech stack. But for now, why don't we skip forward? Let's go to the goal box. A lot of these components we can add in different places in the cart. You saw there was a tiered progress bar available for the header, but let's add one in right here in the goal box beneath that announcement bar. The tiered progress bar is a great way to boost a customer's AOV by showing them how close they are to qualifying for a certain offer like free shipping, free products, or a discount. So first things first, let's use Shopify functions by toggling this on right here. And now let's look at what we can set up. With this feature, you can have up to 4 tiers. So let's do that unlock free shipping. And then let's do another tier. And now let's do a free product at 100. Let's just select this moisturizer here. You can see there's all sorts of different ways we can continue to customize this. We can change that default icon to a product image. We could adjust the image size. And like I mentioned, more advanced customization options here. And we can have up to 4 tiers available for us to play with. Okay, let's keep it moving. Let's go back to our menu here and look at the body. So if I click Add, you can see we could have an announcement bar, a cross-sell widget, all sorts of different options here, a discount code input. But actually, let me just jump back out. I want to show you that pre-built widget that we had toggled on to begin with. So that's this widget with the numbers here you can see. And that's what's appearing, just the you may also like products on the right-hand side. We could go into this and adjust the data source if we wanted to by clicking those 3 dots on the right, but it's perfect how it's set up. It's using the Rebuy AI to recommend products based on what is in the cart. By the way, if you wanted a different cross-sell widget that you'd already set up, you can play with that by just clicking here. We'll create a new cross-sell widget, and we can just choose from all our pre-existing. You can see we've built a lot here, and you can toggle them on and decide whatever one you want to have available in your cart. Okay, let's look at some more ways we can add AOV to our cart. So let's click on cart items, and let's just highlight some of these in here. If you're selling one-time products and subscription products, switch to subscription allows your customers to effortlessly upgrade a one-time purchase to subscription directly in the cart. Product meta fields is a useful setting for those with developer experience to grab some custom data. And buy more, save more, a personal favorite of mine, such a great way to encourage customers to boost the value of their carts so they can get an incremental discount every time. And we've got all sorts of ways that we can customize that, from a percentage, from a set monetary price. We can change up the tiers. We can be super specific and intentional here. We can choose which products we want this on. So why don't I add that to this oil mist right here? And there you can see buy 2, save 5%. So let's add a new tier. Actually, you know what? Let's change this up. Let's give them even more of a deal. We'll do 10% for 2. Let's do 20% for 3. So now you can see here, depending on, and you can play with this on the right-hand side here. So if they just have 1 in the cart, showing that buy 2, save 10. But if they had 2, you can see it disappeared, and it's just showing them that buy 3, save 20%, just showing them the next one they're available to hit. We can play with how we want these cart items shown, with nested cart items, with a drop-down, all sorts of other customization options available here. But let's get out of here and let's keep this moving. Let's go into the footer. Okay, so if I click cart subtotal here, this setting allows you to adjust how your subtotal text appears. Now let's jump into the checkout area. And you can see here we have different express checkout buttons available to us, from accelerated checkout payment methods to shop pay directly in the cart. We've got additional options here for installments, which we could set up, but I'm going to keep that toggled off for now and just keep this moving. View cart button, continue shopping button, all sorts of different customization options available to us in the footer. Then you know what? Let's actually add something in the footer here. I want to have a discount code input available to us. So that looks good. But you know what? Let's actually drag it beneath the cart subtotal and just see how that looks. You know what? I think I preferred it the other way around, so let me just switch that back. And this all looks great to me. So if we wanted this live, we would just hit this switch in the top here and toggle it live. And of course, hit save, hit yes, and away we go. If you need help troubleshooting your smart cart, we've added documentation on this page. And of course, in the admin itself, if you go to the right-hand corner and click that Rebuy logo, you can connect with our support team right away. That's all for this video. We'll see you in the next one.